Great day, everyone. This is Trasie Hemingway once again coming to you from the comforts of my home. I'm going to speak to you all today about a very, very basic principle, but it's a principle that I don't care where you're at in the universe, it's going to always work. It's the principle of reaping and sowing. We are most familiar with it with farmers. If a farmer lays seeds of corn, then we're expecting that after he lays the seeds, has tilled the ground, did all the things that he needs to do, waters the crop, that corn is going to be the yield at the end of that harvest because he has planted the seeds of corn. So corn should be germinating and growing at the end. Well, let's think of our own personal lives. What seeds have we sown and what are we reaping? Whatever seeds you've sown into the land, that's what you're going to reap. So I want people to understand you can never outgive your creator. And one of the things that I learned, I was having a reflective moment this morning. I have been tremendously blessed over my life, I do believe, because of my career. And then I said that to myself. I said, no, it's not my career. It's because of who I am. My career was just a vehicle that let me do the things that I do. You all might not know my total story, but for 20 years, I've always worked in some form of social service, whether it been CPS, homelessness, working with the mentally ill. I have worked in every facet of a family having some sort of brokenness. And what I remember is in my young years and even in my years of maturing, I was the person where if something was going awry, we was going to get it done. We was going to fix it. That was just my thought. Let's just get it done. We're going to fix it. I have found homes for people who have had 10 children. That's a lot of children to find a home for in this day and age. But we did it. I found homes for a woman whose children burnt down the last home. So I want you all to understand, each time it came time to get her a home, it would come up on the record. Well, the last home you had got burnt down. I didn't let anything become an obstacle to getting the objective done. If it was homelessness I was working with, then we was finding homes. If it was drug addiction, we was working with setting you free. And because I've given and I've given and I've given, it has always come back to me. And sometimes this is where people struggle. You feel like if I've given here, then it should be a direct line to that individual or that situation giving back to me. It doesn't always happen that way. God does a thing so awesome. You give here and then he opens the floodgates all around you for receiving. But if you're a person who says, I'm not going to participate in that, I'm not going to be a fool for anyone, and you can't be a sucker when you've decided this is what I choose. When you choose, nobody can take advantage of you. You get to decide when and how and what you choose. But just remember, when you give, when you've sown the gift of giving, when you've sown the gift of taking care of others, you are going to reap the reward. It's coming back to you. So this is Trasie Hemingway. If you understand the principle of sowing and reaping, and you're ready in 2014 to reap tremendous greatness, tremendous great things. That sounded a little crazy to me, tremendous greatness, but I guess it is right. If you're ready to reap tremendous abundance, let's go with that, and you're ready to do things differently, I'm looking for the people who are willing to give it all so that we can move to higher ground. This is Trasie Hemingway coming to you from the comforts of my home. If you're that kind of person, give me a call. 443-304-7043. I'm looking to do great things with you. Bye-bye.